getting ready to serve is Kylie Neihart, and we're set to get this Gopher Conference match underway. And there's the first serve. Reception's made in the back row. Nice pass. Back set right. Lang tries to angle it. It's picked up in the back row by Medford. There's a slice down the line that's picked up by Lang at the center of the net. Again, Medford picks that up, tries to dump. Ball's popped up by Kotek. They go outside left. Lang pushes it into a block, and it's an ace block for Cronin. So a block kill for Cronin makes it 1-0 Medford as Neihart will continue to serve. Reception by Raditz. Kotek quick sets it. It's pounded in, they say. Tutak got that kill. And we're tied at 1. Lang behind the center portion of the service line hammers the serve. Reception's made by Kniefel. Quick set by Langsley. Lang is right there, racing into position. Kotek bump sets it outside left to Trump. Nice pickup in the back row. It's hit from the attack line. It was blocked and then put back over by Tutak. Now it hits the top of the net. Those are so hard to pick up. Ends up being a point for the Medford Tigers. As Izzy Reavers picked up the point. Of course, her dad was a Bethlehem Academy Cardinal. Langsley serving from behind the center portion of that service line. Reception by Raditz. Kotek will back set it. There's a tip into a block that rarely works. It didn't this time either. Another point for Medford. 3-1, Tigers lead. In serving is Langsley, their setter. Hammers it deep. Raditz with a nice pass. Kotek's going to back set it. It's going to be tipped. Nice job by Reavers there. But Reavers, or I should say Langsley, can't save it as it came back to the attack line and she hit it into the net. 3-2 is our score. Now serving for the Cardinals, Malia Hunt. She's a junior, stands 5'2". Way at the back wall is Hunt as she runs up and does her jump serve into the net. 4-2. Sure, that's not what she envisioned when she went back there. Now you kind of visualize your serve. Reavers is now serving for the Tigers, and it's going to be just in for an ace. Wow, that just hit in front of the back line. Talk about a perfect serve. 5-2 Medford Tigers here in the first set. They just played Stewartville the other night. We had it on the radio. What a match that was. It was 3-1, but all were fun sets. There's a quick set flip. Was it in? It's out by Trump. 6-2 Medford. Reavers again into the net. So both teams have a service error, hitting Aaron with 6-3. Checking in for the Cardinals in the front row is going to be Grace Ashley, 5'8" senior. Also coming in, Regan Kangas, the freshman. She's 5'8" or 5'5". There's a hit by Kniefel, picked up by Lang in the back row. They go outside left. Trump tries to tip it around the block. Good save there by Langsley. It's punched over by Isabel De Leon. Well, she had a really good match against Stewartville, I thought. De Leon picks up the point. And it's 7-3 Medford here in the first set. Cronin goes back to serve, the 6-foot junior middle hitter. Reception Raditz. Kangas goes outside, intercepting in the middle. Getting the kill that time for the Cardinals was Lexi Boyd. And it's 7-4. I thought it was going to go to Ashley. I was just about set to call her name when Boyd cut in front, got the kill. As Trump is serving, reception Neihart. Langsley races into position. It's karate chopped over the solo block. Raditz pretty close to the net. Kangas makes a nice save. It's pushed over two-handed by the Cardinals. Quick set center of the net, blocked. And unable to pick it up is B.A. Where Raditz came close to digging that out. 8-4 Medford. Neihart will start the serve, or no, we haven't gone all the way through the rotation yet. Going in for Medford is going to be Jenna Berg, a junior, from the right corner. Reception's made in the back row by Trump. The set by Kangas is too far out, and there's nothing Lang could do with that. It was outside the antenna. 9-4 Medford. Berg's hammer serve. Raditz. Regan gets it. Pushed to the corner by Lang. They go outside left off the blocker and good. Clara Kniefel gets the kill. And Coach Botham's going to take a timeout. 10 for Medford. Be curious, be challenged, be a Cardinal. More information at www.bacards.org. Berg serves, Raditz, overpass. Kangas saves it, it's pushed deep by Trump. Now Kniefel goes to the back row, Berg hits it over. Nice pass to Kangas, quick set, and almost a kill, but a great pickup by Nyhart. Now we're going to have a point, they're going to call a double hit on Medford. So, 10-5 is our scores. Going back to serve is Raditz for the Cardinals. Wearing the black jersey top from that left corner. Reavers pops it up. Nyhart chases it down, almost runs into the railing. What a save by Nyhart. There's a set to the center of the net, and it's a kill for the Cardinals. Well, I don't know what Coach Botham told her team, but they look like they got a little more energy here. As Tutak got that kill, and it's 10-6 Medford here in the first set. Man, I thought Nyhart almost hit that. Well, now we got a service there again. Those are really killers when you got any momentum going. 11-6. Going back to serve for Medford is going to be Emma Kniefel, the senior. Emma, short toss, flat-footed serve. Reception's made by Lang. She wanted to get it quick. It's not a great pass. There's a set to the center of the net. Flipped around the block by Clara Kniefel. So Clara gets the kill. Kniefel started the point with a serve. 12-6 Medford. Medford ranked 9th in the state in Class A from that left corner. Lang outside Kangas. Tried to go cross court. It has to be just bumped over there by Trump. Langsley's going to go outside left. It's partially blocked. Reavers hit it. An attempted backward dump that time by Langsley goes into the net. And coming in to serve is going to be Kotek, as Kangas will take a cushioned chair below us here. We're on stage at Faribault Bethlehem Academy. Smoking hot serve. Nyhart picked it up. Reavers comes flying up. It's partially blocked. Trump gets it to Kotek, tries to dump. Medford gets to it, but they can't get over. There's a nice dump. 12-8. Cardinals are back in this. Looked like Medford was going to run away with this. Reavers, the back row, gets it back from Kniefel. Raditz gets it to Kotek, sets it to the center of the net. Lang wails on it. Nyhart's there. Langsley goes outside left. Trying to go down the line was Reavers. Kotek picks it up, a little pirouette. And then it was assisted by Hansen, and able to get it back over was Berg. So we'll give Hansen the kill on that. 12-9. Kotek serving from the right corner. It is out. When it's three service errors already for the Cardinals. Taking on a top-ranked team, you can't really afford that. 13-9 is our score. Nyhart is serving. Back set by Kotek, punched over by Lang. The set goes cross-court. Little flip there by Cronin that Lang gets to. Haley hammers it, and it's out of bounds on the block. Haley Lang, the 5'11 senior, one of the escorts. Royalty of the Bethlehem Academy homecoming next week. It's 13-10 Medford. Back set right to Cronin. Nice pick up there by Lang, coming flying up his Hansen. It's blocked, but out of bounds again. So the Cardinals perfecting the hard hit off the outside arm to get it to deflect out of bounds, and it's 13-11. Lang with a smoking hot serve. Kniefel from out of bounds. Langsley gets it back on the court. It's punched over by Cronin. Lang. Kotek goes cross court. Trump is going to flip it down the line, and it is out. That's a big turn there. You get that point, and it's 13-12. Now it's 14-11. Serving is Langsley for Medford. They're up. Raditz got it to the setter. Now outside to Trump. Nyhart gets it to the front row, and a kill is registered by Kinsey Cronin. 15-11. Medford leads here in Cardinal country, Van Orso Auditorium. Langsley, Raditz receives. Kotek's going to set it, and I don't know what happened there, but Hansen ended up trying to get it from her hip. She got it over the net, but Medford ends up with a double hit. Wow. Well, it wasn't fancy, but it worked, right? 15-12 Medford. Hunt's going to come in and serve here. Malia stands way at the back wall, and then she'll run up and do her jump serve. This one's in. Kniefel, almost an overpass. It's tipped by Cronin. Lang chases it down. Trump's going to try and dump it. It's picked up by Nyhart. The set goes cross-court to Reavers, and she might have mistimed her jump. Had a couple of Cardinals in her face, too. It's 15-13 Medford here in the first set. Again, Hunt is serving. That one's very long. That is the fourth service error by the Cardinals in this game. Take those 4 points away, they'd be ahead 13-12. As Reavers is serving. By the center portion of the service line. Good side English. Lang gets it to Kotek, sets it to Trump, tries to push it deep. It's picked up by Langsley. Nyhart, the front row. It's hammered by Kniefel and out. Three hitting errors for the Medford Tigers. 16-14 Medford leads here in the first set. Wow, what a set it's been too. Dig Dish, Chappie Jewelers is the place to go whenever you need a gift for somebody in your life. Langsley's going to set it to Cronin. It's blocked, and it's going to go out of bounds. Great block by Boyd. Trump was there. Ashley was there too. And it's 16-15. Wow. Timeout. Coach Underdahl for Medford. Medford up 16-15. 16-15 is our score. Medford leads here in the first set. De Leon's in the front row for the Medford Tigers. Cronin's in the front row. And so is Langsley here, as in to serve is Kangas. There's a set by Langsley over to Kniefel, and it's stuffed. Ashley and Boyd are there. Wow. We're tied at 16 here in the first set. Awesome block so far here by the Cardinals, and we're tied at 16. Kangas down the line. Kniefel gets it to Langsley. Back sets it De Leon. She's blocked. Cronin can't dig it out. Nyhart does. What an amazing save by Nyhart. Getting it over his Reavers. They go cross court to Trump. One of those on the move little layup hits, and she hit it into the net. 17-16 Medford here in set number one. Cronin is serving for the Tigers. Move line drive. Raditz pops it up. Kangas gets it outside to Ashley, and that's very long. So another error for the Cardinals. 18-16. Cronin serving. Went to the other side. Trump pops it up. Kangas tries to go outside, and it was too close to the tape, and it's a double hit anyway. So it's 19-16 Medford. The Cardinals had this tied at 16. Just over the net. Lang. Kangas goes outside, coming flying up and going into the net clearly is Boyd. And a timeout by Coach Botham. First set here between the Medford Tigers, ranked 9th in the state in Class A, and the Cardinals of Bethlehem Academy. It's 20-16 right now, Medford. Cronin is serving as Lang to Kangas. And the kill by Boyd. That was set out of the timeout. If you can stay in system, it usually will work, and Boyd gets her second kill, no errors. 20-17 Medford. Trump will now serve. See if she does a change up here. Nope, it's long. Probably should have done a change up. That's their fifth service error in this set. As Berg is serving. Kangas goes outside to Lang on the angle. Nice diving dig by Reavers. It's punched over by Kniefel. Lang tries to get to it, and again, a double hit is called on the Cardinals. When we count all the errors in this first set for BA, that's clearly the difference. 22-17 Medford. And serving for the Tigers is Jenna Berg. Just tickles the tape, popped up by Trump. Kangas goes outside to Lang. It's blocked, kept alive by Raditz. A bump set, a tip by Boyd. That was blocked. Now Raditz goes outside right to Ashley. She hits it into a block. Now get quick enough with her left hand to get it back over. There's a set cross court. It's punched over the double block at the attack line. Kangas rolls to it and then has to kind of bump pass it over after Lang gets it to her. There's a set cross court. Kniefel's blocked by Ashley. Picked up by Berg. They go back outside to Kniefel. She wails on it. Trump nearly hits it in the ceiling. Now they get it out to Lang over the double block. Diving great pickup there by Berg. It's hit into a block again and then dumped to the attack line by Langsley. Well, that was a fun point. 23-17 Medford, 2 points away from taking the first set here at Van Orsel. And Berg is serving. Hammers it. Raditz from her knees gets it to Kangas, outside to Lang, and she'll get the kill. Haley Lang gets the ball back, and the Cardinals cannot afford any more service errors. They're 2 points away from losing this first set. It's 23-18. Medford leads. Raditz is serving from that left corner. She'll toss it up, short toss down the line. Kniefel picks it up, calls for it. Set goes to her sister, and she gets the kill. Clara Kniefel makes it set point Medford. And she'll go back to serve here. Just over the net. Lang bends over to pick it up. Kangas gets it back on the court. Raditz from the attack line gets it over. Set goes cross court. Reavers goes down the line. Popped up by Kangas. Raditz tries to go outside left, and another double hit. It's called on BA. 25-18 your score here in the first set. As Caitlin Kotek, the sophomore setter, 5'8", serves it. Reception's made in the back row. Langsley sets it, and they're going to call it a double hit. We were told before the season started they were going to be more relaxed on that. I have not seen that, to be honest. As Kotek serving from that right corner. Hammers it. Reception's made. Perfect pass. And Cronin wails on it. Nice pickup by Trump. Set goes outside left. Little left-handed tip by Lang, and then it's punched down by Langsley. Flipped over by Lang again. Popped up by Kniefel. Go to the attack line. Karate chopped over and good by Reavers for the Medford Tigers. We're tied at 1. De Leon will check into the front row. Sitting down is going to be Berg. In the back row, it's Raditz. There's a dump, and it worked. Kotek has perfected that. 2-1 is the score. Lang is serving. The Cardinals lead it. They really need to win this set. And here's an ace by Haley Lang. If they want to come back in this one, Medford obviously would like to go to 2-0 and put the pedal to the metal as Lang stands in the basketball lane and hammers it. Ball's popped up. Reavers elevates to get to it. Lang, Kotek back sets it. It's punched deep by Hansen. Nyhart is there. De Leon tries a kill. Lang is in the back row, trying to save it from going over the net. It was Kotek, and she went under the net with her foot. Went over the line, that's under the net, and it's 3-2. Cardinals lead it, serving as Reavers. A smoking hot serve. Raditz gets the reception. Kotek gets it to Tutak, and then Nyhart with a diving dig, and Cronin gets the kill. Great save again by Nyhart, and we're tied at 3. Well, she's a very good libero for the Medford Tigers. A senior, one of several on the team. Reavers, a little side English on that one. The set goes cross court. Trump tries to tip it down the line, picked up by Langsley. Nyhart goes out to Kniefel off the double block. Right there is Lang sliding at her knees. They get to the center of the court and almost a put down. Now Kniefel will get the kill. Emma Kniefel crushes it. Reavers looking to her coach where she wants the ball placed. I don't think that's where she wanted it placed. It went into the net. So Hunt will come in and serve for the Cardinals. We're tied at 4 in the second set. First set was tied at 16 at one point, and then Medford went on a 9-2 run. Hunt's serve received, and it's going to be an ace because they couldn't get the ball to the setter. Now some teams call that an ace, others don't. 5-4 is the score. Hunt, jump serve, reception, Kniefel. Set goes to Cronin, off the tape, and it stayed in. Those are so hard to pick up. When it hits the top of the net, I mean, it's almost impossible to pick the ball up. If you could perfect that, keep it on the court, you do it all the time. Raditz checks into the back row for the Cardinals. Cronin serves. Might have been a footfall on that. There's a quick set cross court and a double hit. We're tied at 5 here in the second set. Cronin serve. The set goes to center of the net. It's pushed to the corner and good by Trump, I believe. So we're tied at 6. Coming in to serve now is Kangas for Bethlehem Academy. Reagan is a freshman. She's 5'5", right corners, low toss. Reception is made. Langsley's going to quick set it to Kniefel, and it is out. That was the younger Clara Kniefel. She tried to go wide, I mean to the side, not wide, but it ended up going wide. 7-6 is our score. Cardinals lead, a must-win set, in my opinion, as Kangas serves it out. Cardinals have 6 service errors, and we're in the second set. We're tied at 7. Coming in to serve Berg. Reception's made by Raditz. Kangas saves it from going over. It's flipped over by the Cardinals. Now Kniefel hits it into the block, and it stays on the Cardinals side. Emma Kniefel gets her 3rd kill of the night. 8-7. Medford has taken the lead here in the second set. Serving is Berg, and it is just in. And it was. An ace to make it 9-7 Medford. Berg pummels the ball a couple of times, hammers it down the line this time. Raditz from behind the service line gets it to Kangas, just a back pass over the net. Langsley's going to set it out to Kniefel, and she's going to crush it. That's Emma Kniefel again, and I've seen her get on rolls, man. 10-7. Langsley's no dummy. She's going to feed the hottest person on the court. Kangas is going to go to the center. Boyd, Reavers with a nice pickup. Nyhart then picks it up. Kniefel, one arm hit over. Now tip attempted by Boyd. Lang will get it back over for the Cardinals. The attack like Langsley goes out to Kniefel. She wails on it. It hits almost into the ceiling by Lane. Pushed over by Raditz deep. Reavers with a pirouette. They go cross court to Kniefel, and that's wide and long. Both. So a hitting error makes it 10-8 Medford. Serving is Trump. Just hammers it. Nyhart with a perfect pass. There's a flip tip into a block. Ashley was there, comes over and long. Lang and Raditz were both there to try and get that ball. There'll be another hitting error. It's 11-8. Kniefel. Emma serving. Nearly an overpass. Kangas did a nice job to save that. It's hammered by Reavers. Trump goes cross court to Raditz, and then it has to be just bumped over there by Kangas. Nyhart, perfect pass to Langsley. It's hammered and in by Reavers. Nice athletic kill there. It was back a ways from the net. Coach Botham's going to take a timeout. This little tip kill makes it 12-9. As Raditz goes back to serve, Brianna is a 5'5" junior, and it's very long again. That's their 7th service error. We're in the second set. Serving is Nyhart. Reception, Raditz. Kangas sets it centered. Lang hits it off the tape. Said it looked like it was high enough, but maybe not. And it's 14-9 Medford. In Nyhart serving, the libero for the Tigers with a maroon jersey top. Service error. Kind of crinkled up her nose and went, oh my. 14-10. Kotek comes in to serve here. Caitlin, sophomore, 5'8". Reception Reavers. Langsley just punches it over. Trump in the back row. Set little tip there by Hanson, and they're going to call a lift on Medford. So Lindsay Hanson gets a tip kill. 14-11. Quick set center of the net. Cronin goes on top of the ball. Raditz couldn't pick it up at the attack line. Picks up her 3rd kill of this set and her 6th kill of the night. Yeah, she very good there at the net. 15-11. Medford. Langsley serving. Raditz pops it up. They go cross court. It's Hanson hitting under the ball, which usually means it's going to sail on in. It goes long. 16-11. Medford. Langsley serving, their senior setter. Reception's made in the back row. Back set to Lang. Hits it off the blockers. Comes back over. There's a dump attempt by Kotek. What a save by Nyhart again. It's passed over by De Leon. Raditz, Kotek. It's blocked on a Lang hit by De Leon. Cardinals couldn't get the ball back over after the block by De Leon. It's 17-11. Medford pulling away here in the second set. Langsley's serve is received in the back row by Lang. Kotek sets it, and unable to get to it was the Cardinal. She was going to try and tip it, I think, with her left hand. Custom-made jewelry, that's right. Downtown Faribault. They're the place to go. Langsley serving, ball pops almost into the basket, and Langsley gets an ace. And Medford is a handful of points away from taking a stranglehold on this match. Langsley, flat-footed hammer. Receptions made by Trump. Set goes outside left. It's tipped by Hanson. About all she could do with that. Nyhart goes outside left. It's hit into the block, and it goes, is it out or in? They called it in. See Hanson and Tutak were there. It's 19-12. Cardinals need Lang to go on a roll here serving. The senior gets it out. Another service error. They had 5 in the first set. They got 3 in this set. Nice save there as Raditz will push it to the corner. Quick set. Cronin blocked, keeps it alive. Langsley goes outside to Kniefel. Hits the top of the tape between the blocker's arms and out of bounds off their arms. And so she gets herself another kill. He's got 4 in this set. Nyhart's going to sit down. Going in to serve is, or going back to serve, I should say, is Reavers. Also checking in for Medford. They're going to get some more players in here is Brooke Purrier. She's a junior back row player. The serve made in the back row by Lang. Set goes cross court. It is hammered, and somehow Reavers got to it, but they couldn't get it over the net. Man, oh man. I think that was Trump who just crushed it. Such power as the handoff goes to Malia Hunt. She'll come in to serve. The junior, 5'2", stands nearly at the wall, comes flying up. Receptions made in the back row. The attack line, Langsley back sets it. De Leon hammers it wide. It's 21-14. Hunt continues the serve for the Cardinals. Jump serve received in the back row by Purrier. Set to Cronin. Back row, Lang gets it to Kotek. Not a great set. Trump just had to get it over. Now the set goes cross court to Knievel, and she'll get the angle kill. Front left, back right corner, Emma Knievel. That's her 5th kill of this set. Clara Knievel, her little sister, checks in. Purrier will sit down. So Emma and Clara in the front row along with De Leon. Cronin will be serving. Also back there is Reavers and Langsley. Receptions made by Trump at BA. They go outside left over the block. Elevating Langsley, goes behind, hits the top of the ceiling twice. Not once, but twice it hit the ceiling. 22-15, 3 points away from taking a 2-0 lead of the Medford Tigers. Kangas comes in to serve. The freshman, short toss, goes down the line. Knievel picks it up. Langsley gets it to Reavers, and she'll get the kill from the back row, no less. Her 4th kill of the night. Nyhart will go back to serve. De Leon will sit down. Berg will check in. Berg will go back to serve or go in to serve. 2 points away are the Tigers. Reception, Raditz. Kangas races into position, bumps it out to Ashley, and it's hit long. So now we're at set point for Medford. And it's an ace for Berg. That's putting an exclamation point on a set, right? 25-15. Up front is Cronin, Langsley, and Reavers as Nyhart will start the serve for the Medford Tigers, who are looking for an early trip home. Nyhart's jump serve. Received by Raditz. Nice pass. Kotek goes outside to Hansen. Tips it over the double block, and it's good. Had just a perfect pace on it to get the kill. And it's 1-0 Cardinals. Of course, they started the last set that way. Lang serve. It's going to be out. Nine service errors. We're tied at 1. Serving is Langsley. Reception, Raditz. Kotek's going to set it cross court to Trump. She's blocked. Kept alive by Lang. There's a dump by Kotek. Picked up by Knievel. Quick set to Cronin, and she gets the kill. Very smart decision there on the quick set because the Cardinals were, in scramble mode. 2-1. Medford leads here in set number 3. Langsley is serving for Medford, left to right. Change-up serve received by Trump. Kotek's going to back set it on the kind of a mini version of the slide. They went down the line. Medford gets it back over. Raditz to Kotek, going up, and then coming down was Tutak. Raditz gets to it. There's a quick set again. Cronin. Raditz is there, flipping it over his Hansen. Nyhart's there. They go outside left. Hammering it is Reavers. It's blocked. And they're going to call too many hits on Medford. So we're tied at 2. Hunt comes in to serve for the Cardinals in a must-win 3rd set. They're down 2-0. We're at Van Orso Auditorium, Faribault Bethlehem Academy, and there's another service error for the BA Cardinals. 10 of them. 3-2. Serving is Reavers. Reception, Lang. Kotek is going to pop it up. Hansen's blocked by Cronin. Knievel might have been there as well. 4-2 Medford. In Reavers. Change up serve. Coming up to get to it is Raditz. Set goes outside left. It's pushed off the block by Boyd. He's got 4 kills. Of course, Ellie Cohen, it should be noted, is out here for the Cardinals with an injury. The sophomore, very good player for the Cardinals. There's a quick set, and Cronin just absolutely pulverizes it. 5-3, that hurt my head. She just absolutely tattooed it. 5-3 Medford. Cronin now will serve. She gets better every time I see her play. Lang as Kangas is setting it. The set goes cross court to Kniefel off the double block, and they're going to call in the net on the Cardinals. That's their third error, so half of the points for Medford have been errors by the Cardinals in this set. Serving is Cronin. Changeup, popped up by Boyd. Kangas tries to get it back to her, and she sets it over the net. They somehow save it. Cronin to Langsley. He's going to set it to Kniefel. She's going to just tip it, hit over by Lang. Kniefel. There's a back set to De Leon, tries to dump it. Nice pick up there by Raditz. Coming flying up and pushing it deep is Boyd. Very smart play. The whole Medford team was sucked up toward the net, so Boyd says, well, I'm not going to do anything too fancy here. I'm just going to throw it to the back line. And she has quietly got her fifth kill at 6-4. Trump is serving, and she hammers it, but Neihart picks it up. There's a set to De Leon who gets the kill. Isabel checks out. Berg will check in to serve for Medford, who are up 7-4. They won the first set 25-18. It was tied at 16 at one point. They won the second set 25-15. Cardinals had a lead early in that one too. As hammering it was Boyd, was picked up by Medford. There's an angle by Kniefel picked up. Now Lang hits it into a couple blockers. Langsley's going to go outside to Kniefel off the outside arm of one of the Cardinals and onto the stage over my head, which there are a lot of things over my head. "8-4 is our score here in the third set. Medford Tigers trying to complete a sweep here at Van Orsel. I don't know if that's happened too often. Ball's popped up by Raditz. They go outside to Langsley. It's hit off the tape, maybe more so than the block. And they're going to call an illegal touch anyway. So it's 9-4. Medford. Serving is Berg for the Medford Tigers. Tomorrow night we've got high school football here on KDHL, Canyon, Wanamingo, and Blooming Prairie. As Twins baseball will be on KRFO radio. Boyd just got a kill for BA. And she goes back to serve here for the Cardinals, and Coach Bothan's hoping they don't have another service error. Neihart receives. Set to Cronin. It's blocked, but stays on the BA side. (10-5). Medford has doubled them on the scoreboard as Clara Kniefel serves. Reception is made. Trump, it's an overpass, and they make them pay. Langsley just elevates and smacks it back over for an easy point for Medford. 11-5. Ashley's in the front row now. Kangas and Tutak. Raditz is in the back row, and Lang and Trump. Trump receives serve. Kangas bumps it across court. Tutak hits it very long. Coach Bothan's going to take a timeout. Here you go. The Kings, the Escorts. The tradition continues at BA. And a service error right out of the timeout. How often do you see that? Actually, quite a bit. (12-6). Cardinals need somebody to get really hot on the serve here. Will it be Kotek? He's certainly capable. Caitlin's hammer job goes to Reavers. Cross court, Langsley. Neihart comes flying up, is blocked but kept alive by Clara Kniefel, then punched over the double block by Reavers. It comes back over. Cardinals, they said somebody under the net, as these quick set to the center of the net, blocked by the Cardinals. Medford again is to the task. They get it to the back row. Raditz, the attack line. Kotek back sets it, and Hansen gets the kill. That was an impressive series there for the Cardinals. They had somebody under the net though. 12-7. Kotek just karate chops it. Reavers gets it back from Langsley. It's going to be too many hits there for Medford. Makes it 12-8. Kotek just hammers it again. Almost it forces an ace. Langsley saved it somehow. Neihart gets it over. Raditz to Kotek. Back sets it. Hansen's just going to flip it. Neihart gets it to Langsley. Hammering it is Kniefel in the net. It's going to be called on the Cardinals. 13-8. It looked like they were going to come back there. Kotek was on a bit of a roll serving, and now Nyhart, the libero, with a maroon top for the Medford Tigers. Left to right. Receptions made by Trump. Kotek sets it cross court to Hansen. Tip over the double block. Right there is Berg. They go outside. The Reavers goes down the line. Popped up by Kotek. Pushed deep by Lang, and they're going to call a double hit. (14-8) Medford here in the third set. Nyhart, little change-up serve. Raditz pops it up. Kotek's going to go outside to Hansen, around the block. Picked up by Berg. Nyhart gets it to the front row, punched over by Reavers. Now Trump, perfect pass, and a block of a two-tock hit by Cronin. She really has become very good at that. She gave Stewartville fits in their last match. 15-8 is the score. Nyhart serving. Lang receives. There's a dump by Kotek, but Kniefel's right there, and then Cronin wails on it. Raditz picks it up, pushed over by Hansen. Quick set, off the blockers by Cronin. 16-8. They've doubled them on the scoreboard again. Just when they think the Cardinals are going to come back, the Medford Tigers get on a tear. Receptions made by Trump. Kotek saves it from being an overpass. Hansen hits off the top of the tape. Kniefel picks it up. Hollers out something. They go out to Reavers off the double block. Picked up by Kotek. Hansen's going to set it to Lang, who punches it over. Now there's a Langsley set to the center of the net and thrown around the block by Cronin for another kill. Her fifth of this set. 17-8 is the score. I have Cronin with 11 kills on the night. 17-8. Medford. Nyhart serve. Reception overpass, and that's what you do with those. Came back over, and Cronin says thank you very much. 18-8 Medford here in the third set. Coach Boffin takes a timeout, and so Kylie Nyhart, the libero serving. Raditz to Kotek, cross-court. Hansen flips it off the block. It's good. Hansen's been efficient tonight. They just haven't been able to get her the ball enough. She's got 4 kills. Only have her 1 hitting error. As Coach Bothan's going to bring in this is Mia Potter. She's a 5'6" sophomore. Nice serve. Almost an ace. Great pick. I don't know how she did that. Back set right. Hit off a blocker by Hansen. Hit it. Reavers blocked, and they go back out to Trump. She's going to get it somehow inside the antenna. And now a whistle blows, and double hits called on Medford. That was an amazing pickup by Kniefel on the back row, because that was a very good serve by Potter. Right corner, Potter. Boy, man, it looks like a knuckleball. The attack line, Raditz pops it up, coming flying up Trump, tips it, slices it. There's a redirection by Hansen. It's punched over by Cronin. Now Kotek's going to set it. Hammering it is Tutak. Her third kill of the night. 18-11 Medford here in the third set. Cardinals have to come back and win this to keep their volleyball night going. Ball's popped up by Purrier. It's karate chop very deep. Oh my, she went after it. Kotek goes to the front row. It's sliced down the line by Trump, but it's picked up by Reavers. Cronin wails on it. Potter picked that up. And then hit off the tape by Langsley. Raditz gets it to Kotek. Little tip by Trump down the line, and Medford gets to that. And then finally outlasting the Tigers on that point are the Cardinals in Tutak. Ball just came back over the net, and Medford was not in any position to get it back over. It's 18-12. Serving again, Potter. Reception, back set. Reavers hammers it. Raditz couldn't get a very good pass. It was amazing she was able to pick it up, but I don't think the front row players were looking for it. Haley Lang's going to check back in here. Nice job by Potter there. 19-12. Medford leads. Langsley's going to hit it very deep. Popped up by Raditz. Kotek back set, flat-footed, hit over by Tutak. From out of bounds, they get it back on the court. Purrier, Kniefel back bump over. There's a quick set center of the net. Hit off the blockers by Trump. Langsley picks it up. Hit back over by Reavers, and the Cardinals can't get it over. 5 points away from a sweep of the Medford Tigers. They're up 20-12. Serving will be Morgan Langsley, their setter. Just over the net, Raditz picks it up. Kotek sets it outside to Trump. And we got too many hits. 21-12. Reception, Raditz. Nice pass. Kotek dumps it beautifully. Oh, she's really become very good at that. That's her third kill, and of course all of them have been dump kills. It's 21-13. As Tutak is serving. The quick set to the center of the net. Cronin. Lang. Kotek goes outside. Interceding in front was Boyd. Purrier picked that up. It's hit off the tape by Reavers, and Trump can't get it back over the net. 22-13. Medford is 3 points away from a sweep as Raditz checks back into the back row. Reavers will serve for Medford. Reception, Lang. Kotek goes outside left. It's hammered on the angle by Boyd. Now it comes back over the net, flipped over by Trump. There's Purrier. Set goes outside left, and just wailing on it, but they call it out, is Emma Kniefel. I just have her with 3 hitting errors tonight. Hansen will sit down. Kangas comes in to serve. Ashley goes into the front row, and Kotek sits down. 22-14, Medford leads it. They won the first set 25-18 and the second 25-15. Serving Reavers, overpass, and Boyd says, yeah, we know what to do with those two. She's had 7 kills, and I have her with no errors tonight. Lexi Boyd, it's 22-15. Lexi's a senior, 5'9". Kangas serve, a good one. Received by Purrier. Langsley saves it from being an overpass, and Cronin crunches it. Lang does the splits, trying to get to it. I have her with 8 kills in this set alone. Cronin. That's pretty impressive. She's been unstoppable. It's 23-15, 2 points away. Ball's popped up. Now they go outside. Little tip by Trump, slicing it down the line. Very athletic move. And you see her play, and you think those kind of hits with her athleticism are awfully hard to block. 23-16. Trump now goes back to serve and just wails on it for an ace. See what I mean? It's 23-17. A good serve. Neihart receives perfect pass. Kniefel had to wait. The set was a little behind her. Going to end up on a block. 23-18 Medford. Well, if this gets to 20, there'll probably be a timeout, I'm guessing. Trump just hammers it again. Nice pickup by Reavers. Kniefel, DeLeon could just pass it over the net. Raditz gets it to Kangas. Flipping it over Boyd, and they're going to call in the net on Medford. (23-19) Tigers. Trump's serving continues. Reavers. Set goes cross court. Kniefel off the tape, and it's good. Emma ends the rally there. The run, as Berg will check in on match point, try to end this thing for the Medford Tigers. Match point. And I don't know. The last time Medford came to Van Orso and swept the Cardinals. Getting the ball back are the Cardinals, and another efficient Boyd kill. That's her 5th of this set. And it's match point number 2. Be awfully hard to come back from this. We'll see. Boyd is serving. Reception, Neihart. Back set, hit off the blockers, and it's good. Wow, Lang, and Two-tackler there. 24-21, Medford. Well, we didn't see the timeout, did we? I thought we would. And serving is Boyd. Receptions by Kniefel. Langsley gets it back to Kniefel. I think she might have done a peekaboo there. Trump. The ball kind of went off her arm sideways.